Let's talk about footwork for a second. When people talk about training footwork, practicing footwork is not literally just sitting there practicing footwork like this, just isolating footwork. That's called step one, walking or crawling, crawl, walk, run. When you practice footwork, practicing footwork is practicing your recovery, your footwork, your posture while you're engaged in a technique, while you're utilizing some kind of technique. For example, if I'm practicing firearms and I fall and I'm shooting, how do I get up? That's practicing footwork, posture. I've got a gun, I've got to mind my body. I'm going to shoot myself. So if I'm going to get up, boom, 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 do I use a technical get up? I can. Where if there's a wall behind me, I can't use a technical get up. So I need to use different types of footwork to get up while I'm still concentrated on the target. What if he's coming towards me? He's coming towards me, I may want to use a technical get up. So training footwork is training while you're doing something. Your recovery, your body position. If someone tells you to throw a jab and go like this, and your leg stays like this, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's more sport. If you're throwing a jab, you better get that leg out of the way, take the pressure off the knee, like this, and recover, or bad things are going to happen. So for example, let's use a roundhouse kick. If I'm standing here and I just do a roundhouse kick like this, and I just stand here, I'm practicing bad footwork. Remember, when we do stuff over and over, it gets embedded into our computer system, muscle memory, subconsciously. I saw a guy at the gym just doing this one day, and I asked him, "Yeah, you train? You know, you got a pretty good kick there." And he said, "Well, if I kick you and take your mobility, you can't fight me anymore." And I was like, "Yeah, that's cool, man." And he was just kicking and just standing here. So you better hope the guy just drops. So let's talk about practicing proper footwork with this kick. You're either all the way out or all the way in, or creating an angle. So if I kick, I'm all the way out. If I kick, I'm all the way in. If I create an angle, I'm at a different angle. Same thing with the low side kick. All the way out, all the way in, create an angle, create a different angle, creating angles. So one of the best ways to practice footwork is using a weapon, like a stick. Every time I'm moving, I have to use proper footwork or I'm going to start rolling my ankle, snapping my knee. If I stand here, if I throw a jab and go back like this and someone just runs into me, that knee could possibly snap. All that energy is coming forward compared to bending the knee, rolling the knee. So if you're standing here and you sit there and throw a strike, just stand here, you're trading hits with a weapon. You don't get to trade hits with a weapon like you do with a punch. You can take a few punches, but if I'm here, I better get out of the way, use angles, and recover. So moving with a weapon is one of the best ways to train footwork. Unless you're just training for sport, or art's sake, which is what most people do. So remember, when you're practicing footwork, practicing proper footwork doesn't mean just stepping and practicing footwork. It means training your footwork, utilizing footwork as you're applying technique. That's going to ingrain the proper concepts and principles when you're training. So